I think that this is the perfect example of the dysfunction that is the Trump White House and how every single time Trump does something, it's about money. And it's not about money that's going to help the American people. Instead, it's about how the Trump administration can make money for themselves and their partners. And a great example of this is those who were billionaires and gave a lot of money to the Trump administration to get into positions of power. And for that, we look at Steve Witkoff, who is already a billionaire. But over the past 8 months, we've noticed that this guy has no experience dealing with anything foreign policy at all. And every time he does something, it backfires to the point to where now this guy has done treason against the United States, essentially telling our enemy, the Russians, what they need to say to Donald Trump to persuade him or mislead him into something that he would not typically sign. And I know what you're saying. How does someone like this get into that position? Because of $2 million. You see, over the past few years, Steve Witkoff had given close to $2 million to many Trump organizations or PACs that were funneling to the Trump administration. And in doing so, he bought himself a seat in a position in which, if he does things a certain way, he can make more billions of dollars. And that's where Russia and Ukraine comes in. You see, the Russian economy and the market's been closed to the outside world for almost 4 years now, mostly because every country doesn't want to work with, well, a genocidal country, a criminal country. And so everyone did the right thing. They stepped back. But Steve Witkoff knows that when that market opens, he wants to be the first one in there to develop, to make money, because that market's going to be ruined. And so every time he's met with Putin or gone out to Russia, he met with Russian officials that deal with finance. And they go on these little tours, and you could buy this, you could buy that, we could do this and do that, which is why Steve Witkoff had been working in Russia's favor when it comes to peace negotiations. Because at the end of the day, his $2 million bought him a ticket to be the first person in the door into Russia, once this war is over, to start making billions of dollars. This is the perfect example of how the Trump administration works. They only do things that make money for themselves in crypto and other things, or the buddies that gave them money or loyalty for the past few years. And it's upsetting because at the end of the day, do you know who loses? The American people. You lose and I lose. But this is just one example. There are plenty out there. If you got one of your own, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be sure to keep you updated though, so please do share my videos and follow me for more.